I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, but I wouldn't mind Lush too, so Pango or Lush for me. But yeah, we saw this Pango really early on when it wasn't banned in that second phase, and we were talking about a hero that can rotate to fight agents. And I think the most important part of this Pango is that they're going to have to move at some point into Beastmaster's triangle and contest the stacks.
And I will say, it feels like in all of those important matches that have happened over the last 2 years, it's Gaimin that have come out on top, especially a lot of those grand finals, right?
Yeah.
And this is a really important match for Liquid to regain confidence with this new squad. As Gaimin try and get a first blood here with a nice flank.
Yep, Sandwich 33, there's nowhere he can run to, so he just outputs as much damage as he can, and Insania comes in with big spirit damage. We'll be able to get one counter kill and does some heavy damage to both Tofu and Quinn before he gives up. Razor's doing fine, 25-5, but so is the Underlord. He's gotten a fair amount of CS out of this lane. They keep on trying to go for kills, and it looks like maybe they can finally get one. No, not good enough, and it's going to be the Elder Titan who dies instead.
Quinn also winning mid out slightly here with the Pangolier.
Oh, now Mickey in trouble as Celery goes through the gates and does indeed start doing a bit of roaming.
Opportunity is now open for Celery to continue and build some momentum for his team here. He's looking back towards bottom. We'll get scouted on a ward, but can Insania get out in time?
Gonna be able to bushwhack him and slow him down. Not much Insania can do here. He is caught.
I mean, this ward did do some work, but this is not a much better fate than just dying here.
Yeah. And he's still gonna die.
Okay, so
maybe Nyx Assassin can come in and disrupt some of this one. Tries to go for the double stun. Only hits one of them. Ends up tanking some of the Acorn shot. That'll help. Slows him down with a blood grenade. Anything they could possibly... The problem is the Golem's going to die. Okay, the Golem punched them first. But then the baby Golems come out, and they turn their damage onto the Nyx Assassin, so they can pick up a double here, potentially the Ursa. Nice stun before he dies, but Insania, as strong as he is, cannot finish off any of these heroes. Maybe Nisha can, though, and a rage goes off. Stomp doesn't last for long, though. Dyrachyo shrugs off that disable, runs down the support. 3 dead in exchange for an Enchantress. They're going to smoke up to the Beastmaster, who pulled the wave with the 4. So they probably are expecting, okay, the Beastmaster's entirely alone. They end up getting a pick off on the Enchantress. Nothing major for Liquid.
Gaimin have numbers they can bring, but unable to punch through. You're just going to get some XP leached into the Enchantress here, but that's about it. Might even pay the price.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, they're going to run out of damage. Oh, gets him right before he can get the club in to maybe finish him off. And now Nisha, another round of axes, still not enough to kill Celery. In fact, 33 getting close means Dyrachyo is immediately going to pounce on that opportunity and take him down underneath the tier 2, perhaps. Looking through the trees, but Dyrachyo's faster. They'll catch him eventually.
Might even get Foxy at the tail end of it, and they will with the Pango chase down. I mean, that is just a very well-played bait here from Gaimin. Knowing they have that gate Underlord to come through. Felt like Liquid almost forgot about it.
Now, GG up 4,000 net worth lead, 10-3. And another rotation. That's going to catch Mickey. Nothing you can do about this one. A Rolling Thunder from Smoke. He knows it too. One more plasma field to see if he can get a last hit on a creep. Can't even do that much. Have the scan. They're going to do a longer wraparound, really try and make sure they land this one. The Vendetta allows them to cut through the high ground here and should be able to have it. They're going to use Hero Splitter just in case. Want to make sure they can 100-0 him with no response from Gaimin Gladiators.
Side of Team Liquid.
Yeah, Gaimin Gladiators have done such a good job of just like forcing these item timings. This Blink Dagger, this Aghanim Scepter, just 1 or 2 minutes later. Nice pick though. Playing around a ward, managed to get a Blink reveal toss back.
It's a matter of Liquid finding some moves now with the Nyx and the time. Like, these are payoff heroes in the mid game. Can set up a lot of easy kills.
Gate to try and catch 33. They don't really need it. It's just backup here.
That's his Ags, man.
Boxy's lingering underneath the Sentry Ward too. Nisha. A big kill. Gaimin Gladiators hunt him down.
Couldn't get the blink.
Nice high ground ward to be able to spot that one. The gate to be able to back it up. Now Rolling Thunder catching heroes. 33 pops the Primal Roar. Earth Splitter is also there. They're going to do a healthy amount of damage, and Quinn actually dies. Now, of course, they're going to get caught for this. Gaimin Gladiators is stronger than Liquid.
His Ursa is well ahead of Mickey, his counterpart here, and that is not good news for Mickey because this matchup is already not great for him.
And got him on the pit. He is not fast. And Celery is there on the other side. Insania trying to hit a stomp. Now, if anything, he's going to get caught as well.
Yeah,
now they're bleeding out.
Dyrachyo just getting gifts.
They are just sprinting across the map non-stop. Fast-paced Dota. Another round of spells that are not going to go off. Once again, going to get caught by the Tiny plus Nyx Assassin. He still managed to get it off. That shield crash hit 3. And now it's real bad for Liquid as the Rolling Thunder is a threat. Gwen's going to play a distance here, but eventually come back in. Knock up 33. And now Dyrachyo just keeps on running at heroes. Gets 1 kill. Support lingers. Finds another one. It's a bit of deja vu. It went from a 2,000 net worth lead to a 5,000 net worth lead to a 12,000 net worth lead. It's just how this fast-paced matchup is going to go. Avalanche Toss does help the amount of damage. The Nyx Assassin is almost dead, and Nisha is trying to go through the gate. It was his only way out, I suppose. Boxy didn't die, but Mickey getting body blocked up a little bit. And he's going to need a big impale from Boxy to survive through this situation. It's just not going to happen. Boxy is still lingering, trying to go for Dyrachyo, which 33 does manage to get that kill. He pops out, gets the Enchantress. They get 33 and Boxy. The two of them just go in, find their man. That's not how Carry's supposed to move.
Haste.
They know they're here.
That is so
a
unlucky for 33.
Is going to land. That might just be able to bail this out. But the Primal Roid's actually looking kind of good. First goes soft, hits Quinn down to half. But Tofu and the rest of Gaimin Gladiators will make sure that it doesn't all turn bad. Got the toss. Didn't get him backwards. Straight up the air. Nisha just dies for that little attempt. Liquid did not seem ready for that whatsoever. Now 33 is going to be forced to use his BKB Primal Roar, and Dyrachyo has shrugged off that damage pretty easily. Mickey drains some, but there is just no damage going back to the Gaimin Gladiators. They have to use a buyback here for the Tiny just to see if they can keep this going a little bit. Try to go for the toss, hit the 4 instead, and now a Rolling Thunder is going to green Nisha, and he gets demolished by the Ursa. The damage is too immense, man. It just overwhelms that big Rockman. As tanky as he is, the Ursa is so far ahead of Liquid, and they are tapping out in this game 1.
Ace had such a free game. He gets Pipe, he gets Greaves, he has Crimson.
To silence them and kill them early on.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a hard counter. I was not expecting that one.
Talk to me about Dazzle. Why is he a hard
That's
counter?
way better than mine. My
You press Q on Ember and then hit him, and then hit him, and then hit him, and it's physical damage, and it keeps refreshing, and then it bursts.
Can you slide dodge it?
Yeah,
I feel like I haven't seen this hero in forever.
yeah. It was only a handful of times, and for some reason, it was like 4 times against Bed Boom. I don't know if there's anything spicy there. They just really, really like that. Tofu is going to be the first blood, though, as Mickey will be traded out here, and it looks like Boxy as well. So while Liquid do manage to get that coveted first blood gold, a lot more goes back to Gaimin Gladiators, and Ace is rolling in the dough.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I would have wanted the fence this game when you're trying to lock down Weaver Brewmaster.
Yeah.
Maybe you're worried about Graves bailing heroes out, so the fence is going to provide more teamfight utility.
33 fights back and wins the man fight against Dyrachyo. He will die to the acid spray for sure, and you're in a 90-10 matchup or something like that. It really is not set up better for Quinn, though this lane continues to go well. The combination of Lil Shredder plus Stinger is particularly deadly.
Is this worse than game 1?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it might be, man. Liquid just can't stand on these lanes at all.
They pulled the lanes. 33 comes back to try and save Boxy, but it's not good enough, and now his creeps are dying under towers, so...
Kill himself with that grenade? Quinn pushing in mid. Okay, they're going to try and
full run
make something
at
happen.
mid. Can Quinn 1v3? Because he's legitimately quite strong. Tofu's going to come in with the Shikuchi. Quinn does end up dying. They had the glimpse to pull him back too. Nisha couldn't even really get close to that. They still managed to get a kill on the Disruptor out of it, but it gets Nisha.
Still a lot of scary pace these supports for Gaimin can set right now. Maiden, Weaver, if they combine anywhere on the map, it's just a feeding frenzy. as Ace applies the pressure into Mickey. This might just be another kill on the troll.
You got him. Tofu gets here way before the
misses.
disruptor can. TPs are coming in, maybe with some misses, and the Ember Spirits having level 6. Mickey is going to die. Can Nisha get anything out of this? He's out of mana.
This is your best bet to come back in this game. Get good fights around tier 1s with the Sand King. Use the AoE to punish an overextension from Gaimin. These heroes are still fairly squishy right now. You could definitely kill them. The Glimpse kills would be amazing. Amp damage on the Ember.
See if they can finish him off. Another fence gets put down. No retreat for the Dazzle. Now the Primal split to run down supports. We'll get the Disruptor for sure.
Still a very good trade for Liquid.
Certainly.
Gonna negate a lot of your early spell damage, as Ace is Omega Farm. Trying to get an epicenter from the trees. Can you burst the brew?
He can bait him in. They just get close enough. Maybe 33. They actually start going for the kisses. Hit some of the back line. Not too bad. Glimpse back, and Quinn is a little bit stuck.
Nice
now,
field.
they do have Shallow Grave this time around. They commit for it. Epicenter, Burrow Strike in, and Shallow Grave wears out. He ends up going down. Ace is still very strong, though, and right on top of 33 as well as Boxy. Those two are both going to die. A cookie and a shot attempted. Not quite good enough. Nisha pushes forward to cut the creep wave in the meanwhile, and goes for the kill on Crystal Main. Doesn't get it. And now he's going to be chain stunned to death. Boy, Liquid.
You're just not winning the 5-on-5.
Mickey, he's going to be forced to use his ult here. And then, okay, he doesn't even get off the ult.
There's no point, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's dead either way. Now Boxy getting run down to the bottom lane. The wall blocking Celery from pursuing, but a Primal Split's going to be used. So Ace is going to look for 2 kills off of this. The fence does manage to block him off, so he'll just get Boxy.
It feels like game 1, just crumbling around the map. Can't get a good team fight together. Can't get to one of their...
Tofu will catch the mid wave. They'll hit the tier 1 tower at bottom.
I mean, the Radiant wards are just so good right now. They have vision on effectively 3 lanes.
Glimpse back, going for the Brewmaster. And they're going to blow a lot to kill him. I mean, Insania's doing a really good job landing these walls.
Oh, yeah.
They
have been absolutely on point this game.
It draws a lot of attention, and yet nobody dies. Dyrachio spotted up here. They had to scan the kisses. They're looking for him. 33 finds him on the side. Now, they're going to pop Epicenter here. Dyrachio actually maybe had a chance to be able to just TP out, but assumed probably the Ember Spirit would have caught him. And Nisha is finally here to start cutting waves, but it may end up being too late. Oh, they're going to go for it. Kisses, and the Gleipnir from behind. A glimpse back onto the Crystal Main. They want the easy kill here. Epicenter, Static Storm, both being used as the Brewmaster tries to come back in. Man, even the Crystal Maiden is not dying easy, and this Bloodstone is keeping the Sand King alive for now, but eventually he's going to have to Burrow Strike back. Dyrachio just keeps pushing forward with another round. Unstable Concoction lands on 3. More damage from the Dazzle. Pops Manta, gets rid of the Gleipnir and backs away. He's slowed down a bit, but he still has the Aegis and plenty of time. As he gets glimpsed back into the tier 4 with the fence there. Still not enough. They have more heals and more Shallow Graves where that came from.
Gotta pull somebody back here.
Try to catch Nisha. Not getting him.
You're just missing your troll for all of that sequence. Miserable situation for Liquid. Trying to make the most of it. Ace daring them to commit.
He's got Primal Split, so by all means, Mickey, if you want it, you can have it.
They want the Dazzle.
Back onto Quinn. Yeah, they wanted the Dazzle, but it looks like nobody really go for it. The BKB goes off. They shred through the Disruptor, still chasing after Mickey as well. Quinn's BKB is about to wear thin, but Nisha is too low. He can't really keep committing. Dyrachio, meanwhile, Cookie is not going to be able to get Boxy back up to the high ground, so Dyrachio will feast on another support. Up to the high ground. Oh, Tofu managed to run down Nisha there. That's the biggest kill. He's going to break the smoke. They push out, try and fly Burrow Strike to catch him, because they're not getting to the Roshan pit anymore. They wanted at least to get a pick off for it. They failed to find it. In fact, Tofu's getting some information now. They drop Ward Sentry. Got Bug on 2. Does get tags by the Burrow Strike, but the rest of Gaimin Gladiators almost here, and now they're being split up on the side of Liquid. 33. He pops Bloodstone, trying to stay alive. Gets off the Epicenter, but it can't heal him enough. Mickey is going straight to Quinn. This doesn't look good at all.
I mean,
he's got his BKB, and he's hitting him, but the Shallow Grave is eventually going to come out from Quinn, and Mickey's going to run out. Static Storm gets thrown out, but the BKB was still up, so the Shallow Grave goes through, and Mickey does eventually manage to kill
He's
Quinn.
fighting it out.
Actually fighting through this one. He almost kills Duraccio as well. That was actually kind of impressive, but it's still Gaimin Gladiators obviously winning the fight. Just Liquid got more out of it than probably expected. And look to finish off an extremely 2-0 finish against Liquid through the upper bracket final. This could be like their fastest and cleanest run to a grand final in a while, at least through the upper bracket bit. Got a silence onto the Ember, give him a cookie to hop away. 15 seconds until the Sand King's back up. Mickey fighting for his life out here. BKB makes a run back to the fountain. Will be able to make it, but the throne is not going to make it at this rate. Static Storm goes out. Nisha does manage a slight low HP. Jumps to his remnant, hit by Yules. He's going to come back down into an Orchid and killed. Does have a buyback. Mickey will trip back to the fountain once again. Quinn being chased by Kisses. A buyback from Nisha. Not able to run down Quinn. So Quinn's going to come back in soon to help out the Brewmaster, who is all-consuming. The attention Liquid paying to him, and he is shrugging off the damage. 3 seconds till a Primal Split is back up. Mickey pops the ultimate, gets pushed back by the Psychic Headband. Back to hit the Brew, who doesn't care about you. It tickles him. He is ignoring you the entire way. Mickey, a 4th trip back to Fountain. 33, playing around in his Sandstorm. Primal Split is still ready to go. They do manage to catch Quinn here, but the Shall Grave, of course, will keep him alive. And they throw bodies after bodies into Gaimin Gladiators and come up with nothing.